poor man. It was in honor of this last lesson that he had put on his fine Sunday clothes. And now I understood why the old men of the village were sitting there in the back of the room. It was because they were sorry too that they had not gone to school more. It was their way of thanking our master for his 40 years of faithful service and of showing their respect for the country that was theirs no more. Now Franz, he was feeling sad for his teacher. Now he understood also the teacher is why he is wearing that good dress or that he was wearing during inspection of the pride days to respect and to give respect to his language on that day. And now he understood why the people were sitting in the classroom at the back of the room, and because they were sorry for not learning the language. They were sorry that they have not gone to school more, and they were thanking their master for giving 40 years service to the school and 40 years service to their country. And people were showing respect to the country that was theirs no more. And the country, France, was not theirs. Now it was under Prussia. That's why these people's country means France was now under Prussia. That's why they were trying to give respect, and they were sitting inside the classroom at the back to learn the language. While I was thinking of all this, I heard my name called. When the teacher was teaching inside the class and he was thinking all these things while the people are sitting, that time teacher called his name Franz. It was my turn to recite. Now he has to recite on the topic participles. What would I not have given to be able to say that dreadful read for the participles all through, very loud and clear and without one mistake. He thought he will explain the topic, participle topic, without any mistake and with a loud and clear way without doing any mistake. But I got mixed up. But when he started his lecture, he mixed up on the first words and stood there, holding on to my desk, my heart beating and not daring to look up. Now when he started his lesson, he was mixed up with the topic and with the first words he went, and he was still standing there. He was afraid. His heart started beating. He was afraid of the teacher. He was afraid to look at the face of Mr. Hamel, because what he will think that he is not knowing the topic participles. I heard M. Hamel say to me, then M. Hamel said, I won't scold you, little Franz. You must feel bad enough. See how it is. Every day we have said to ourselves, bah, I have plenty of time. I will learn it tomorrow. Now M. Hamel, instead of scolding, he said, I won't scold you. Little Franz, this is not the day to scold. You must feel bad, and now you are really upset. You are feeling bad. It's your mistake, and feel bad for yourself, because every day whenever we get chance to learn, we have said to ourselves, we are only telling ourselves that we have plenty of time, we will learn later on. This is the habit of the children. Means something when it is taught, we think later on we will learn, but now there is no time to learn. And now you see where we have come out. Now see what is the condition. We have not learned that word. We are not knowing how to write, how to read. That's the great trouble with Alsace. This is the problem of the people of Alsace district. She puts off learning till tomorrow. Every time it is the habit of Alsace that they will learn tomorrow. Now those fellows out there will have the right to say to you, how is it you pretend to be Frenchman and yet you can neither speak nor write your own language. Now see what is going to happen. Now those fellows means Germany people, when they will come to this place, and that time you will say you are French people, then they will laugh at you, because you can neither speak nor write your language. But you are not the worst poor little Franz. We have all a great deal to reproach ourselves with. Means it's not only you in this condition, we all are in the same condition. We have all a great deal of means we should feel guilty for ourselves, we should feel regret because no one has even he blames M. Hammer blames himself that and people also he blames himself, he blames his child but not to the child more, he is blaming himself more because it was his mistake. He has not forced France to learn this language, even the public or the people who were sitting inside the room to make them learn that language. Yes, for this he says we all have to great deal of reproach ourselves. Your parents were not anxious enough to have you learn. Even your parents, means your parents were not that much anxious, interested to make you learn this language. They preferred to put you to work on a farm or the mills. Your parents were sending you to farm to work on the farms to earn money. They were sending you to mills. So as to have a little more money, your parents wanted more money, that's why they were sending you to farm instead of sending you to class. They were sending you in the farm and the mill. And I have been to blame also. I should blame myself also. Have I not often sent you to water my flowers instead of learning your lessons? Even I was sending you to the garden to water the flowers instead of teaching. Sometimes I was giving you work. And when I wanted to go fishing, did I not give you a holiday? Whenever I wanted to go for fishing, I was declaring holiday on that day. I was not teaching in the class. I was leaving the students free and I was not teaching them. Means I am also responsible that he had not learned the language. Then from one thing to another, M. Hamel went on to talk of the French language. Continuously, M. Hamel was explaining, telling about this French language, saying that it was the most beautiful language in the world, the clearest, the most logical, that we must guard it among us and never forget it, because when people are enslaved, as long as they hold fast to their language, it is as if they had the key to their prison. He says this is the simplest language, it is most logical, we must guard it, our language, we must learn it, we should never forget our language, especially this French language. It is a beautiful language, and when the people are enslaved, if the person is knowing his language, they are never enslaved, or you can say they have the key to get out of the prison. Means everybody should know his own language, we should value our language, we should know our language, otherwise we are always enslaved. Then he opened a grammar and read us our lesson. Means the teacher opened the grammar, he started the lesson. I was amazed to see how well I understood it. Now friends, on that particular day, he understood the language. It was very easy. He was feeling that it's very easy language. All he said seemed so easy. I think too that I had never listened so carefully, and that he had never explained everything with so much patience. He was thinking the language is so easy. I had never listened it, or I have never listened it carefully, or the teacher has never taught this language with that much great patience. And he was, meaning is that whether the teacher was teaching with patience or he was listening with utmost care, that's why he is getting the language very easily. He was feeling that French language is very easy. It seemed almost as if the poor man wanted to give us all he knew before going away and to put it all into our heads at one stroke. Means it seemed almost that the teacher and Hammer wanted to teach on that particular day. He wanted to give his maximum knowledge about that language to the people, and before leaving the place at one stroke he wanted to put all the things into the heads of the people. Means he wanted to make them know the